Sico means iceberg in Inuit, and this one has floated right up to the embankment in Bordeaux. A strange surprise whether you contemplate it from afar or venture inside.
Welcome to the Sico Hotel.
Actually, all this is rather new to the region, but as you'll see, it is quickly fitted in, and very well too. Originality is everywhere, starting with the facade in Corian.
Before we even chose the material for the outside of the building, there was a very important consideration, which was how to integrate the building into this particular location, which is a street corner over an 18th century facade. For the outside, we wanted something very pure. The architect suggested Corian, but it had never been used on surfaces like these. One of my daughters did some research, and she went looking through lots of rare languages, including Inuit, and that's how we found the name. Sikos is great. It actually means iceberg or mass of ice, and that's really the ambience this hotel evokes.
An iceberg with a very warm atmosphere nonetheless.
We're now in the hotel entrance hall. And one of its characteristics is the enormous reception desk in Corian, which is actually a scale copy of the building. The alcoves are an idea of the architects, only then we had to fill and embellish them. That's had the idea of creating these lamps for the hotel. I'll take you to the first floor now to see the Sico bar. Having low ceilings makes you feel snug and safe. The whole hotel has LED lighting, which is one of the ecological measures we've been able to apply in the hotel. The signposting is marked on the ceiling, always with the idea of shaking up the status quo, and the corridors are decorated with the photos of the construction. All the staff were hired well before the opening, and they took part in the final stage of the construction. So having these photos reminds us of all those months we spent together to finish this building. These are what we call our inspiration rooms, because when we were installing the furniture, we noticed that we couldn't fit in a bed. So the idea was to put in a round bed. The ceiling is a stretch ceiling. It's in PVC. What's special is the fact that it's black, so it really has a mirror effect. Not over-decorating while having a cocoon aspect is a policy that leaves people room to imagine whatever they want. The panoramic suite has a 360-degree view over the city. The architects designed it in all glass. The furniture is in rounded shapes everywhere in the hotel, as we wanted to soften the building a little because it's relatively straight. So here we have small tactile laps, which you turn on by touch. I'm not sure that's the right term. We didn't want to separate the bathroom from the bedroom, but we had to provide some intimacy. I had these curtains made for the whole hotel. It's a material used in caravans to prevent flies from coming in. So you have these curtains that might look cheap next to rough slate. With the wash basin unit, the fact that it pulls out is for a very practical reason, namely, I'm short-sighted. I got fed up of cutting my tummy in half in bathrooms wherever I make up. So I said to myself, if we could just go around, that would be really great. It gives an unusual impression.
You can talk about everything, architecture, decoration, this and that, but if there's no soul behind it, and if there's no desire to give others something nice, you've got it all wrong.
If you want a change of scenery, this hotel has got it right.